Welcome everyone to Destruction, live on pay-per-view. We have one hell of a lineup here tonight, and thank you for joining us. Tonight, in our main event, Bart Simpson, Abe Simpson, and Milhouse will team up to take on the trio of Sideshow Bob, Chief Wiggum, and Seymour Skinner, collectively known as Corruption, in a no-holds-barred trios match. This match is going to be absolutely chaotic. Which trio will walk away with the victory here tonight in our main event? And speaking of chaos, Simpson and Brock Lesnar have been in each other's throats for months now, and they will have their Twisted Fate rematch here tonight. But this time, it is last man standing. Who will walk out as the last man standing? Will it be Simpson or will it be Brock Lesnar? And coming up next, folks, our opening match of the evening, Krusty the Clown defends the SWF Ironman Championship against Nelson Muntz. Nelson Muntz kept taking out Krusty the Clown for weeks and just wanted a shot at the SWF Ironman Championship. Krusty the Clown wanted answers and also wanted to fight Nelson Muntz, and that match is coming up next. And ladies and gentlemen, out comes the challenger for the SWF Ironman Championship. It is Nelson Muntz. Nelson Muntz, in my opinion, has been making quite the impact in the past couple of weeks, choking out Krusty the Clown and then spearing Krusty the Clown, finally explaining why he did it, and then beating him and Simpson last week in a tag team match where he teamed up with Brock Lesnar. Nelson Muntz says that Krusty the Clown reminds him of his father, which is a bad thing. He reminds him of bad times. He was never a fan of Krusty the Clown. He never looked up to Krusty the Clown the same way that other kids did. And Nelson Muntz thinks that Krusty the Clown is the wrong representative for the SWF Ironman Championship. This isn't Nelson Muntz's first opportunity at the SWF Ironman Championship. He was in the ladder match to crown the first ever champion back at Stairway to Hell. But tonight, he gets a one-on-one opportunity at Krusty the Clown in the SWF Ironman Championship. You know, say whatever you want about Nelson Muntz. He's not the biggest dog in the fight, but he is tough. He is ruthless. He is relentless. And he has shown Krusty the Clown these traits over the past couple of weeks. Nelson Muntz has to be feeling very confident going into tonight's match. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the SWF Ironman champion, Krusty the Clown, who in my opinion has been having a fantastic reign as Ironman champion so far, as he heads into his first pay-per-view title defense, as he takes on one of, if not his toughest challenger to date, Nelson Muntz. You know, Krusty the Clown has the size advantage, Krusty the Clown has the power advantage, but Nelson has that amateur wrestling background, and he's quite the submission specialist. But this should be a very entertaining opening match here tonight. Krusty the Clown said that he actually dedicates tonight's match to Nelson's dad, as Krusty makes his way to the ring with his flair and the SWF Ironman Championship. I think he's looking forward to getting down and gritty and scrappy if he has to with Nelson Muntz, especially after getting smacked right in the face with the SWF Ironman Championship last week on television. This is going to be a very exciting opening match. And Krusty the Clown now talking mad shit to Nelson Muntz as they're about to begin their match here tonight. And now the bell has rung. The match is officially started, and Krusty and Nelson calling over tie-up. Krusty the Clown getting the advantage early, going behind to a waistlock, and Nelson Muntz immediately rolling over, going for a quick pin, and Krusty the Clown with a quick kick out. Krusty the Clown and Nelson Muntz, and oh my goodness, Nelson Muntz looking for the leg, but Krusty jumps over, and Nelson Muntz now picks up Krusty the Clown and drops him. Nelson Muntz does have an amateur wrestling background, so I think this is a game that Krusty the Clown might not want to play with Nelson Muntz. And Nelson Muntz looked like he was going for the sleeper hold right there and then, but Krusty gets out immediately. Krusty the Clown showing off his power once again, dropping Nelson. And now Nelson counters the waistlock into a wristlock of his own. He's got Krusty's wrist, and wait a minute, Krusty the Clown rolls out of it, and Krusty the Clown, oh my goodness, that was very smart, throwing Nelson Muntz into the corner. And now Krusty posing with the audience as the crowd's going crazy. Here comes Nelson, but here comes Krusty the Clown with a power slam. Krusty the Clown's got that momentum now, and Krusty the Clown, oh, a second power slam. And Nelson Muntz is coming at, and Krusty the Clown now picks up Nelson Muntz. He's got him high, and a power slam. Showing off his strength, going for the cover, but Nelson kicks out. Still early days in this match, and now Krusty the Clown, the crowd going crazy for the SWF Ironman champion, and Nelson Muntz punching Krusty the Clown right into the stomach and dropping him with a gut-wrench suplex. Nelson Muntz has changed the momentum of this match, and he's targeting Krusty's leg, kicking and stomping Krusty the Clown's left leg. Nelson Muntz, and now Nelson Muntz jumping off the rope. Oh! stomping on Krusty's right ankle. That is absolutely brutal. And now Nelson Muntz on top of Krusty, pummeling him with fists like they're going out of fashion. And now Nelson goes for the pin. Krusty the Clown still has the energy to kick out. He just got a shoulder up, and Nelson Muntz getting Krusty the Clown in a chin lock once again. You know, we saw last week on SWF television, Nelson Muntz actually got the ankle lock on Krusty the Clown. I imagine that's why he's going for the legs. And Nelson Muntz, just when it looked like Krusty was about to get back on top, Nelson brings down Krusty again. And Krusty the Clown, Nelson Muntz, once again going for another sleep hold attempt, but Krusty immediately rolling over for a pin attempt. Nelson kicks out. And now Nelson Muntz, he's picked up Krusty and he's dropped him stomach first onto the rope. And now Nelson Muntz, what is he thinking here? A swinging neck breaker off the top rope. We're using the ropes to his advantage, and Nelson goes for the pin, but Krusty the Clown kicks out. The Ironman champion still in the fight, and now Nelson Muntz, the ankle lock! Nelson Muntz goes for the ankle lock on Krusty the Clown. We saw him do this last week, and Krusty rolled out. But Nelson Muntz now, and Krusty the Clown grabs onto the bottom rope. That's a rope break, but Nelson Muntz pulls Krusty the Clown back into the center of the ring. He still has that ankle lock applied. And now, Krusty the Clown! Krusty the Clown, he's able to push Nelson off, but a lot of damage has surely been done to Krusty's leg, as Nelson Muntz now, once again, showing off his amateur wrestling background, and he throws Krusty the Clown head first into the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness. Nelson Muntz now standing tall, and Krusty the Clown, his legs cannot be at 100%. Especially not his left leg, but he gingerly gets back to his feet. And here comes Nelson Muntz. And Krusty the Clown with a drop kick out of nowhere. Krusty the Clown using his big feet as a weapon as he hits Nelson with a drop kick from out of nowhere. And now Krusty, what the hell is Krusty the Clown doing? The Lion Salt. We have never seen Krusty the Clown go for the Lion Salt before. Oh my goodness, that was a near fall. He almost won right there, but Nelson Muntz kicks out. Krusty the Clown, he can barely stand. He is not at 100%. And now here he's using the ropes to help get himself back to his feet. But oh my goodness, that moonsault. Lion Salt, sorry. I did not see that coming at all. And now Krusty makes his way over to Nelson Muntz. And now Nelson Muntz, oh my goodness, with a judo throw. Throwing Krusty the Clown into the corner once again. And now Krusty the Clown is upside down in a tree of woe. And Nelson Muntz, once again, using the ropes for momentum to stomp on Krusty the Clown right in the stomach. And now Nelson Muntz has been putting on a hell of a show for us here tonight. And oh my goodness, a sliding dropkick, but Krusty moves out of the way. Krusty the Clown is now on the top rope. What the hell is he thinking here? And here comes Nelson Muntz. Nelson Muntz is now on the top rope. What the hell is Nelson Muntz thinking? Oh no, he's got Krusty in a prone position. Is he looking for the... Yes, he is. Avalanche white noise. The Avalanche air raid crash. Oh my goodness. Nelson Muntz pulling out all the stops as he slowly crawls over to Krusty the Clown. Go for the pin, Nelson. This could be it. You could be the new Ironman champion. Krusty the Clown, oh my goodness. Nelson almost had Krusty, but then Krusty counted into a small package. Almost had Nelson. Nelson kicks out. An Avalanche air raid crash. I cannot believe what we just saw. And now Nelson Muntz once again going for the ankle lock. Nelson Muntz has the ankle lock applied. Can Krusty get out of it? Is Nelson going to make Krusty tap out? Krusty the Clown, I think once again very slowly crawling towards the rope, and Nelson Muntz yelling at Krusty to tap out. Krusty is fighting. He's fighting with all of his might. And Krusty the Clown gets to the ropes once again. But Nelson still has the hold applied. And wait a minute, Krusty the Clown now, he's pulled out to ringside. That's one way to let go of the grip. And now, oh my goodness. One way to get over the submission, I should say. And Nelson Muntz now posing Krusty the Clown back to his feet. And what the hell? Pele kick. Krusty the Clown using the ropes to hit Nelson Muntz with a Pele kick. Oh my goodness. And Nelson Muntz now back on top of Krusty. That was a mean Pele kick, but Krusty cannot really stand as Nelson's done too much damage to Krusty's legs. And once again, throwing haymakers like they're going out of style. Nelson Muntz What's Nelson Muntz thinking here? And oh, wait a minute, he's looking over at the SWF Ironman Championship. You know, Nelson, if you kept your eye on Krusty, that could be yours. And Krusty with a fly back elbow, but Nelson catches him into the sleeper hold. Nelson Muntz has the sleeper hold locked in on Krusty. And now Krusty trying to use the rope, but now he's throwing a couple of back elbows. Krusty is trying to fight out of the sleeper hold. What's going to happen? And Krusty the Clown. Nelson Muntz still has the sleeper hold locked in, and Krusty the Clown using the ropes, using his feet to roll over and get himself out of the sleeper hold, and now both men slowly getting back to their feet. And here comes Nelson Muntz. What's he going to hit Krusty with? Wait a minute! The rock bottom! And the 3 count! Ladies and gentlemen, Krusty the Clown has defeated Nelson Muntz and is still the SWF Ironman champion. You know, I have to say, both men put up a hell of a performance here tonight, but Krusty the Clown, as he uses the rope to get back to his feet, he can barely stand. Krusty, his experience and his power and his wit, defeating Nelson Muntz here tonight. We have to give credit to Nelson Muntz. He put on a hell of a performance, in my opinion. And I think if it wasn't for those ropes, I genuinely think Nelson would have made Krusty pass out in the sleeper hold. But ladies and gentlemen, Krusty the Clown is still the SWF Ironman champion. Oh my goodness, that is one hell of an opening match for us here tonight. Nelson has nothing to be ashamed of. Krusty, once again, showing the audience why he has that grit, that determination, why he's tough. This is why you do not mess with the Clown. Ladies and gentlemen, Krusty the Clown, still the SWF Ironman champion. What a fantastic opening match between Krusty the Clown and Nelson Muntz. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, months after their first match and constantly screwing each other over, it is time for Homer Simpson and Brock Lesnar to go at it once again, but this time in a last man standing match. Who's going to walk out the last man standing? Homer Simpson or Brock Lesnar? Let's find out. And out comes the beast, Brock Lesnar, who for months has been interrogating Homer Simpson. This all started all the way back at the Danger Zone when Homer Simpson eliminated Brock Lesnar from the Danger Zone Rumble. He then attacked Homer Simpson. This then led to a match between the two at Twisted Fate where Brock Lesnar defeated Homer Simpson. And ever since then, it's basically been a game of cat and mouse of Homer Simpson and Brock Lesnar screwing each other out of opportunities, title shots. Homer Simpson almost became the SWF Ironman champion a few months ago, and Brock Lesnar prevented that by smacking Homer Simpson in the back of the head with a kendo stick. Brock Lesnar then speared Homer Simpson off the stage, which led to GM Health announcing a last man standing match for tonight between Homer Simpson and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar gained some momentum last week by F5ing Homer Simpson from the ring onto the floor after he and Nelson Muntz defeated Homer Simpson and Krusty the Clown. But it all comes down to tonight. Both Brock and for a ring match for months, and it all comes down to tonight's last man standing match. And ladies and gentlemen, out comes Homer Simpson, and he is fired up and ready to go. He has been waiting a long time for this match. And Brock Lesnar now trying to egg Homer Simpson to get into the ring. And Homer Simpson standing on top of the car, posing with the audience. And now Homer Simpson, he still has that pissed off look on his face. Him and Brock Lesnar ready to go. Brock Lesnar trying to goat Homer Simpson to get into the ring. And now, wait a minute, what the hell is Homer Simpson? He's got the steel steps, and oh, watch out, Brock. Homer throws the steel steps into the ring, and here he comes, and he is throwing haymakers like they're going out of style. Brock Lesnar now counters. Brock Lesnar now mounting Homer Simpson, and Homer Simpson wiggling his way out, but Brock Lesnar still has that hold. Oh, no. And Brock Lesnar looking for the clothesline, but Homer moves, and Homer Simpson, looking to take Brock Lesnar out of the ring again, but now Brock Lesnar with the knee. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Brock Lesnar with a running knee onto Homer Simpson, and Homer Simpson goes crashing through the table. And there you hear the referee counting as Brock Lesnar now. And oh no, Brock Lesnar's got the kendo stick, and Homer Simpson has a kendo stick of his own. Oh my goodness. And Homer Simpson knocks the kendo stick out of Brock Lesnar's head and now hits Brock Lesnar in the head with his kendo stick. And now Homer Simpson has Brock Lesnar up. And a back suplex onto the steel steps. The referee has now begun counting. Meanwhile, Homer Simpson has climbed to the top rope and jumps off with an elbow drop onto Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar still on the steps. Homer Simpson now back to his feet, and Brock Lesnar showing off his freakish strength and quickness as he tackles Homer Simpson in the corner, and now oh my goodness, and over the head, belly to belly, out of the corner, and Homer Simpson smacked his head on the steel steps, and the referee has begun counting as Brock Lesnar now stalks Homer Simpson like a predator stalking its prey. He's like the great white shark, and he uses the kendo stick, hits Homer Simpson right in the back, hits him again, and a third shot, and a fourth shot. Oh, the crowd hates this, and the referee has now begun counting. Once again, he had to restart because Brock Lesnar struck Homer, and now Brock Lesnar, the German suplex. And the referee has begun counting. Brock Lesnar now toying with Homer Simpson and now posing to the crowd. The crowd absolutely hates Brock Lesnar, and Homer Simpson now slowly crawling. Referee still counting, and Homer Simpson going downstairs with the low blow. And Homer Simpson using his ring awareness, tripping Brock Lesnar into the kendo stick. And now Homer Simpson just launching the steel steps to Brock Lesnar, but Brock Lesnar is still standing. And Homer Simpson now tosses Brock Lesnar out to ringside. The referee has begun his count once again. And now Brock Lesnar is down and out, and Homer Simpson is also at ringside. What's Homer Simpson thinking here? Oh my goodness, Homer Simpson has the ladder. And Homer Simpson just throwing a ladder into the ring like it's nobody's business. Oh my goodness, showing off that strength. And Homer now also has a steel chair. Brock Lesnar's back to his feet, but I'd hate to be back to my feet right over him as Homer Simpson just decks Brock Lesnar with the steel chair. Down he goes again. And now Homer Simpson, why would Homer Simpson pick up Brock Lesnar? I'm sure he's got something in mind. I don't think he's finished just beating down Brock Lesnar just yet. He has been waiting for this rematch ever since Twisted Fate. And now, oh no, Brock Lesnar. Oh my goodness. Overhead, belly to belly on the outside. Homer Simpson goes crashing down to the floor as the referee begins his count. And now out comes Brock Lesnar, and now Brock Lesnar just, he's got Homer Simpson. He's picking up Homer Simpson. He's talking trash to Homer, and Homer Simpson meanwhile takes advantage, spearing Brock Lesnar into the ring post. And now Homer Simpson throwing Brock Lesnar onto the car. That car on the stage, part of the entranceway, and now Homer Simpson, he's got Brock Lesnar lying on the hood of the car. The referee is counting. You know, Homer Simpson, where the hell's he going now? He's going to the top rope. If he successfully hits Brock Lesnar with his elbow, the referee will have to restart the count. I don't think Homer's concerned, but look out! Oh my goodness! Homer Simpson looking for the elbow drop, but Brock Lesnar moves, and Homer Simpson crashes on the hood of the car. But wait a minute, Brock Lesnar thinking, here comes the pin! F5 onto the hood of the car. Oh my goodness! Brock Lesnar, the absolute beast that he is. Outsmarting Homer, and oh my goodness! Referee now up to a count of 5. He is halfway to 10. Homer Simpson has to get back onto his feet somehow if he wants to keep going and if he plans on to winning this match. And Homer Simpson now crawling back to the ring. Referee's at 9, and Homer Simpson is back onto his feet. Homer Simpson showing everyone why he is the heart and soul of the SWF. He's still got that grip. Brock Lesnar, meanwhile, oh no, he's got Homer Simpson back up onto his shoulders. He's looking for another F5, and wait a minute! Stunner! Homer Simpson somehow counted the F5 into the stunner, and now he's got the ladder, and he's got Brock Lesnar poison targeted. Oh! The ladder right into the spine of Brock Lesnar. How is Brock Lesnar still on his feet? I think Homer Simpson's wondering the same thing. And now Homer Simpson, a bulldog into the seated chair. The crowd is going absolutely electric. I can't believe, actually, I take that back. I can't believe that Homer Simpson is still on the fight. He has been waiting too damn long for this rematch. He will do whatever it takes to walk out as the last man standing. And what the hell is Homer Simpson thinking? He's setting up the ladder. He's climbing up the ladder. And oh no, Brock Lesnar's back to his feet. And Brock Lesnar is now climbing up the other side of that ladder. He's going to meet Homer Simpson at the top, and here they go. Back and forth. This cannot end well for either man. Brock Lesnar with a punch, and Homer has the punch, and oh no. Brock Lesnar. Oh no. If he F5s Homer Simpson off the ladder, that's it. It's got to be Homer Simpson gets out of it. Homer Simpson. What the hell is Homer Simpson thinking here? Oh my goodness. Don't tell me.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe what I just witnessed. Homer Simpson gave Brock Lesnar the stunner off the ladder, and they crashed. Brock Lesnar went head first into the turnbuckle post, and Homer Simpson knocked the back of his head into that post as well. And the referee is counting, and Homer Simpson is back to his feet. Both men were down, but Homer Simpson's back up. And Homer Simpson, that's it! The match is over, the bell has rung. Homer Simpson is the last man standing. Oh my goodness, that was one hell of an epic last man standing match. That was back and forth, that was absolutely chaotic. There were moments where I genuinely thought Homer was down and out, but he kept persistent, he kept going. And Homer Simpson, ladies and gentlemen, is your winner, the heart and soul of the SWF. Homer has finally defeated Brock Lesnar after months of screwing each other over. Homer Simpson is the last man standing. I don't think he even knows who he is right now to tell the truth, but he still cannot get over what he just saw. Homer Simpson jumped off the ladder, giving Brock Lesnar the stunner, landing on the turnbuckle post. Brock Lesnar is 100% down and out. Oh yeah, he is, he's just lost. But ladies and gentlemen, Homer Simpson, the last man standing. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. Bart Simpson, Abe Simpson and Milhouse will team up and go to war against Sideshow Bob, Chief Wiggum and Seymour Skinner, collectively known as Corruption, in a no-holds-barred trios match. Two sides go to war, but only one team will come out on top. Our main event up next. Oh no, out come three thugs who have done nothing but cause absolute chaos for months. Sideshow Bob, Chief Wiggum, and Seymour Skinner, as well as Martin Prince, have formed this group called Corruption. They claim that they are sick of the politics. They are sick of the mistreatment. They feel that they have been screwed over time and time again, especially when it comes to the SWF Championship. For months, they have been attacking anyone and everyone who dares go against them. Ned Flanders, Milhouse, consistently targeting Bart Simpson, Abe Simpson, just to name a few. But tonight, they take on three men who are sick of the chaos they have been causing. They are fed up. They are going to unite tonight, and they are going to go to war against Corruption. It's shocking to see Chief Wiggum here, especially after that brutal no disqualification match he had with Abe Simpson a couple of weeks ago. And ladies and gentlemen, out comes Milhouse, the first of the three men on the opposing trio. He's ready to make a name for himself here tonight. He is sick of being targeted and bullied. Speaking of Abe Simpson, here he comes. As I was just saying, him and Chief Wiggum had a fantastic no disqualification match 2 weeks ago in the SWF. And Abe Simpson is going crazy. The crowd is going crazy. Abe is very excited to go to war against all three members of Corruption. He has quite the history with all three men. Out comes the third man of this trio. It's the SWF champion Bart Simpson, who has been consistently targeted by Corruption ever since Stairway to Hell after Bart Simpson defeated Chief Wiggum in controversial fashion, arguably. He got attacked and punt-kicked by Seymour Skinner. And now Bart Simpson, as he skateboards on the car, oh my goodness, look how cool Bart Simpson is. He is the SWF champion for a reason. And now skating around the ring, taking a look at the three men that he will go to war with. Sideshow Bob, there you see, eyeing down Bart Simpson. A lot of history between Bart Simpson and Sideshow Bob. Remember, Bart Simpson defeated Sideshow Bob to become the SWF champion, a twist of fate. And Sideshow Bob, I'd say, hasn't been the same since. I mean, he's still a psycho, but he has changed in my opinion. And now Bart Simpson makes his way into the ring with Abe Simpson and Milhouse standing alongside him. This is going to be one absolute crazy no-holds-barred trios match. And I am looking forward to this match getting underway as the bell has rung and Abe Simpson, wait a minute, what the hell? Abe Simpson? The bell has rung, the match has just begun, and Abe Simpson slides out to ringside and gives the heart punch to Martin Prince. And now he's brawling with Seymour Skinner, and off we go. Milhouse and Bart Simpson working together. Oh my goodness, they just tripped Chief Wiggum. I cannot believe what we just witnessed. And oh my goodness, Abe Simpson just smashing Seymour Skinner over the head with a piece of that broken table. The same table that Homer went through earlier tonight. And oh my goodness, Chief Wiggum with a double shoulder tackle to Bart Simpson and Milhouse, stopping their momentum for the moment. And Abe Simpson throwing a trash can right into Chief Wiggum's face. A repeat of what happened 2 weeks ago. And now Abe Simpson and Sideshow Bob stopping Abe Simpson with a nasty German suplex from behind. And now Seymour Skinner, oh no, bringing a steel chair in the ring. And oh no, Milhouse is the only one standing in the ring, as well as Corruption. Oh man, Milhouse, you better get the hell out of there. This is not going to end well. And Bart Simpson from out of nowhere, DDT. An impressive swinging DDT, and Milhouse now using the ropes to his advantage with a drop kick to Chief Wiggum. And Bart Simpson, springboard crossbody to Sideshow Bob, and Milhouse, Chief Wiggum catching Milhouse. I think Milhouse had the same idea, and Chief Wiggum is yeeting Milhouse out to ringside. Oh man, and he's feeling proud of himself. And Bart Simpson, 619 out of nowhere, catching Wiggum off guard. But he didn't catch Wiggum off guard this time. Wiggum catches Bart and throws him to Bob, and Sideshow Bob with a spinning power slam and going for the pin, but Abe Simpson stops that right away. And oh my goodness, Seymour Skinner smacking Abe Simpson in the back of the head with the steel chair. The difference maker, Seymour Skinner. And now Chief Wiggum, what the hell is this? Oh my goodness, using Abe Simpson essentially as a ramp for the Rolling Thunder onto Bart Simpson. And now they've turned their attention back to Abe Simpson. Oh no, they're trapping his head inside the steel chair. And wait a minute, Sideshow Bob, what's that sadistic son of a bitch thinking? Oh no, he's going to the top rope. Is he thinking the coup de grace? No, not Milhouse! Milhouse saves Abe Simpson by pushing Sideshow Bob off the top rope, and Seymour Skinner now decks Milhouse. Meanwhile, Abe Simpson gets out of the predicament, and Seymour Skinner, I think he's looking for a suplex. No, Milhouse gets out of it, and oh my goodness! Milhouse just gave Seymour Skinner a top rope arm drag, crashing through the table below. When did Milhouse even set up that table? Oh my goodness. Look at that. And meanwhile on the other side now, Abe Simpson and Sideshow Bob arguing to ringside, and Bart Simpson, like a torpedo, comes out of nowhere, taking out Sideshow Bob, throwing him a couple of haymakers of his own. Renewing one of the classic rivalries here in the SWF, Bart and Bob. And meanwhile, Abe Simpson just power slammed Chief Wiggum through that broken piece of the table. Seymour Skinner now comes out of nowhere. He's recovered nicely from that nasty arm drag. And now Seymour Skinner looking to show off his technical skill. But Bart Simpson out-quickens him, outsmarts him with a Hurricanrana. A tilt-a-wall, my apologies. And now Bart Simpson goes for the pin. And Skinner kicks out. Oh man, Bart almost got the win right there for his team. Meanwhile, Sideshow Bob, that sadistic son of a bitch, choking Abe Simpson and smashing him head first into the ring post. Oh my god, this match is truly chaotic. It's so hard to keep up with everything that's going on. And now Seymour Skinner, beautiful butterfly suplex to Bart Simpson. And now he's taunting to the audience. And Milhouse! The chairman strikes again! Meanwhile, Abe Simpson, a rolling Death Valley driver to Sideshow Bob out at ringside, and Chief Wiggum from out of nowhere. A running crossbody onto Milhouse. And, oh no! Abe Simpson has the barbed wire baseball bat, but Skinner knocks him out from the side. Chief Wiggum may have had a traumatic flashback from the no disqualification match. And now Chief Wiggum, he's got a broken piece of the table. And what the hell is that sadistic son of a bitch thinking? Seymour Skinner and Sideshow Bob now back in the ring. And Sideshow Bob with a big brick to Bart Simpson. And Chief Wiggum, I think he was looking to strike Milhouse, possibly choke him out, but he dodges out of the way, and Seymour Skinner immediately on the attack. Sideshow Bob now sets up a steel chair. Oh no, Chief Wiggum, he's got Milhouse up and he's looking for the Wiggum driver. I think he's looking for it in the chair. But Bart Simpson, what? From out of nowhere, Canadian Destroyer to Seymour Skinner. What? Milhouse escapes, slipping off Wiggum's shoulders, and Bart Simpson, another tilt-a-wall this time, dropping Chief Wiggum headfirst into the steel chair. And now here comes Sideshow Bob. Bart Simpson trips up Bob. I think Bart's looking for the 619. And Sideshow Bob with a nasty clothesline from out of nowhere, completely grounding Bart Simpson. And what the hell is Sideshow Bob thinking here? Oh my goodness. And he simply throws Bart Simpson out to ringside like he's trash. Oh, you sick son of a bitch, Bob. And now Milhouse using Chief Wiggum as a launching pad, but Sideshow Bob moves out of the way. And now Sideshow Bob and Milhouse both on the top rope. What the hell is Sideshow Bob thinking?
No, no! Oh my God!
Sideshow Bob just threw Milhouse into the kiddie pool for crying out loud. Look at that evil grin on his face. He is damn proud of it. Abe Simpson out of nowhere with the barbed wire baseball bat just knocking Sideshow Bob off the top rope, and he's going completely wild. Oh, he smacks Chief Wiggum in the face. Not the first time. And now here comes Seymour Skinner. Oh, he gets a taste as well. Abe Simpson is going absolutely crazy, and the crowd is going crazy with Abe. Where the hell is Abe Simpson going now? Everyone is now out at ringside. This is absolutely bonkers. And now Abe Simpson making his way over to Wiggum. Oh, Chief Wiggum surprising Abe Simpson off guard out of nowhere, and a spear tackle right into that car. Oh man, that was nasty. That had to hurt, especially for Abe Simpson. And now Chief Wiggum trying to gather his bearings as to where he is. Seymour Skinner's back to his feet. And now both men have now turned their attention onto Abe Simpson. And Bart Simpson jumping off a piece of a broken table with a surprise drop kick to Chief Wiggum. And now here comes Seymour Skinner. Bart gets out of the way. And, oh my goodness, Abe Simpson.
Oh my God!
Abe Simpson just lifting up Seymour Skinner and dropping him with a back body drop onto the hood of that car. Meanwhile, now Bart Simpson using the fence to go for a moonsault, but Chief Wiggum catches Bart, and, oh my goodness, Bart Simpson just got thrown through the fence, breaking off a panel. Meanwhile, what the hell is actually going on here? Abe Simpson's putting Skinner in the back seat of the car. Wait a minute, what? And now Chief Wiggum, oh my goodness, he's got Milhouse out of the pool, and now he's thrown Milhouse through the fence. Oh my goodness, this match is getting crazy. And Abe Simpson spear tackling Chief Wiggum through the fence. Just when you thought this match was getting crazy, Abe Simpson just takes it up a notch. Because of course he does. And now Abe Simpson, he's got a hold of Chief Wiggum. Where the hell are they going? What the hell? The trunk of the car. Abe Simpson has lifted up the trunk of this car. What the actual fuck is going on? And Abe Simpson now, he's got Chief Wiggum. I don't think Wiggum knows where he is.
Right to the chest cavity. That's the old heart punch.
Did I see that correctly? Abe Simpson just heart punched Chief Wiggum into the trunk of his car? And now Abe Simpson, where the hell is he going? Wait, what? Is Abe Simpson going to get behind the wheel? I hope he hasn't had any drink. What? He's starting up the car. He's got Seymour Skinner in the back and Chief Wiggum in the boot. And Abe Simpson is reversing out of the building. Watch out, Milhouse, for crying out loud. He almost got ran over. And where the hell is Abe Simpson going? Wherever he's going, he's taking Seymour Skinner and Chief Wiggum with him. What the hell is actually going on? This is insane. What the fuck? Abe Simpson has driven to just outside the building, and they're in the parking lot, and that appears to be a platform. And what the hell is going through Abe Simpson's head? What? Abe Simpson? What is happening? Abe Simpson gets out of the car. What? Oh my God! Seymour Skinner and Chief Wiggum, are they alive? And Abe Simpson standing over as he looks at the chaos that he's just caused. What the hell did we just see? Sideshow Bob's even a little bit of disbelief. Even he doesn't know what to make of this. And it's Sideshow Bob for crying out loud. And when he poses anyway, his two teammates might potentially be dead. And he's just posing, what the hell? Itchy and Scratchy. We haven't seen them for weeks. The last time we saw them, Sideshow Bob returned and smashed both of them in the face with mallets. Itchy and Scratchy haven't forgotten. That's when Sideshow Bob joined Corruption, and now they're making eye contact with Bart out at ringside, and Bart Simpson's even wondering what the hell is going on. A lot of history between these three, Bart, Itchy and Scratchy. Itchy and Scratchy now walking away. Their job is done. They hit Sideshow Bob with total elimination. Bart Simpson, I think, has now just realized what is going on. And the crowd are happy to see Itchy and Scratchy. And away they go. And Bart Simpson, I think Bart Simpson's going to take advantage of the situation, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Bart Simpson using the table to help get himself back to his feet. And now Bart Simpson gingerly climbing the top rope. He's looking for the Swanton Bomb. He's going to put Sideshow Bob away right here. And what? Nelson Muntz? What the hell is Nelson Muntz doing?
Oh no. Power driver!
What the hell is Nelson Muntz doing out here? What? Sideshow Bob has just pinned Bart Simpson with the help of Nelson Muntz. Corruption wins this trios match. Oh my goodness. Nelson Muntz just helped Sideshow Bob pin Bart Simpson. Has Nelson Muntz joined corruption? Oh my goodness, has Nelson Muntz been corrupted? He had a hell of a performance against Krusty earlier tonight. Didn't walk out with the Ironman Championship. Maybe he's just taking out his frustration with the SWF champion. But either way, corruption have won this chaotic, no-holds-barred trios match. Regardless of what you think of Sideshow Bob, this match was hella entertaining. Oh my goodness. Where the hell is Abe Simpson gone anyway? Seymour, Skinner, and Chief Wiggum, we haven't updated them, and oh no. Nelson Muntz with the mallet and passing it over to Sideshow Bob. No, what this? You've already beaten Bart Simpson. You do not need to do this, Bob. You've already got the win here tonight. No! Don't do it! Don't do this!
Oh my God!
No! Sideshow Bob just smashed Bart Simpson with the mallet. Ladies and gentlemen, Nelson Muntz has joined corruption.